Alrighty, we try again. Dude, this weekend has been a massive fuck around, to be honest. I tried to do the inbound stuff last week. All those match IDs can't be replayed. Because that failed, I tried to do a VOD similar to this, like where we go over a new name that people might not know with this guy, John Tommy. 38-8. What an insane win rate. The only person I know that's similar is Wowie, 38-8. Wowie hides his profile, so we can't really find any info on that. Johnny, whatever his name is, John Tommy, doesn't hide his profile, but all of those match IDs are null and void. I went through like 30 match IDs over the last week, and none of them worked. So I kind of gave up for a little bit. And then I thought that VOD review was dead, so we may as well do a play-by-play. I load in, the game just crashes. Like, I load into the ranked lobby. I can't see any of the gods. I can't see my team. I can't see the enemy team. And I get a loss for it. So, fuck the unranked series play-by-play. You've already ruined my win rate. And this is getting tough. But today is their hope. Today, we're looking at Jangaroo. Holy shit, that's bright. Let's just turn that down a little bit. So, in his lifetime, he has played over 700 Morrigan games, and we're going to try to be reviewing a Morrigan game. That's it. I've already talked too much this intro. That's it. Okay, so finally, first try, the VOD works completely fine. While we clear the buffs, we do the exact same old. We have on Ron's team, Gamma, Ratmilk, Baldhead, and Donald JT against Happen Serenity. That looks so weird that it's spelled like that. Tuba in mid, Digits or Peso. I don't know why he's done that. Digits was such a better name. And then Rudy. Pretty stacked. This is a pretty stacked pre-season 11, like early season 11 roster. Most of these people are GM, and a lot of them are top 10, to be honest. Jangaroo's like rank 5 or 4 or something. The Baldhead's rank 2. I think Baldhead's rank 1 America right now. Tuba's a top 10 player. I think Rudy's up there as well, if I remember correctly. I know that Peso or Skepeso, what a shit name, dude, is also in GM, but he's got like 200 something games played. Any weird items done? Not necessarily. So in mid, we see the Morrigan versus the Cabrakan. Pretty hard matchup for Cab. He's forced to max his 2, which is fine. He gets no early 3 value, which is rough in this matchup. As we can see, every time he wants to press 3 on the wave, Jangaroo's going to be there to cancel it out. And their early pressure is quite high with Morrigan Daji, right? It's a pretty free win into a Cabrakan. Just due to, if the mark hits, Daji's able to full kit him. And if Cab uses his kit on Daji, he's going to get Morrigan stunned. And if he, uses kit Morrigan, which he wants to do. The whole thing of Cab is that he wants to ult in a mid laner. He may be able to get some solo kills mid-game if he plays perfectly, but the way this early game is going, it's pretty depressing for the Cab. He's dead. He is dead. I guess that last archer hit? Or did the burn keep ticking? Must have missed something. But first blood to Morrigan. Tuba, he's actually infamous for this Cabrakan mid. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. He's not just an ADC player. He's lost when he's off-rolled. He's obviously the best Cabrakan mid. Some say he even taught Benekyu. That's how prolific this Cab. Oh, and he's tilted. He's going in. Oh, this is a treat. Okay, he's half health Morrigan. Traded half his HP bar. Oh, he's getting trade kill. Turn into Daji. Goes up. Oh no. Is Tuba dead? Clean? I think, yeah, that's a devastating moment. So, Jangaroo has the freest lane state of his life. He did get his beads forced pre-Cabrakan level 5, let's be real. And he does have no ult. So, the only downside is that his lane opponent used their blink. So, when he hits a level 5 power spike with a Cleo, which should be a pretty free kill onto Morrigan, he's going to have no blink to engage. So he's just kind of ruined his whole lane by that tilt engage. Clutch level though. by Jangaroo to hit level 5 and then really fast Daji selection to get out of dodge. How much money is he holding? 1900. It might be a Charon's Fest item. If he does get enough gold, like 2450 or something for Chronos Pendant, right? I'm not crazy with that number, am I? But it looks like he wants to stay for Chronos' first item without backing. What does he back here for Charon's Coin? What he can do is he can stay behind this wave. Let the wave kind of show. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. Let whoever wants to shove that wave. Shove that wave. And then he should have enough for his first full item at 4 minutes. Absolutely criminal. No one clearing the wave though. Super unfortunate for him. He wants to be greedy, but the team not allowing it. Or blue team not allowing it. One thing I do want to point out is that while there is Tuba in the mid lane, is that a solo kill by Rat Milk onto the Cleo? It sure is. And this chaos allows him to clear the wave. Oh, it's actually a kill. Oh, dude. What am I actually watching? I want to do I have to keep going because it's the first mod review that's worked in, you know, 40 replays, 30 replays. That's not an exaggeration. I tried to watch a lot of games last week. None of them working. So we're still going to see how Jangaroo, why did I say it like that, can carry through this game. His first item, Doom Orb. Didn't expect Doom Orb. It's a fine item, but I thought if you are that fed, why take the perfect back option? So Doom Orb's such a good item because you can back for tier 2 when it's so good, and then it doesn't ruin your back. It never feels bad to back early, right? But he stayed on the map for so long, kind of was a bit low on resources with HP and mana, but he was so far ahead. Also a lot of power into a Bancroft's build. Pretty good. Definitely able to kill the Cab, as we're seeing right here. He even ults to mitigate the stun, but what is going on? I'm guessing that's just a spectator moment. I'm guessing that's what happened. So, 2-0 is the Morrigan, 0-3. He's the Cabrakan, but you know, I don't know these things before I get into the game. It's just one of the greatest mysteries of Smite. This is looking like a stomp. Rat Milk is having a field day on Daji. Honestly, disgusting pick. Rudy gets the pick up onto Rat Milk. It's whatever. Rudy, West Coast ADC versus the Bald Head. And if you didn't know, the Bald Head is Kermie. It's not Kermie. I just can't help but to say it's Kermie. I was going to try to make a video on the Bald Head, but because obviously their insane win rates, something to talk about. Easily sailing up to the top of ranked, but yeah, hidden profile. A well-known Smurf. So can't do that one.
Am I still here?
So, also, that's another thing I should have talked about. Everyone in the top 5, adapting the #1 player in the world right now, obviously doesn't hide his profile. Everyone else kind of does. And it's so frustrating. Even when I wanted to watch John Tommy, the Brazilian ADC, 38-8, non-hidden profile, but Wowie had the same win rate, and he was hidden. And then Krim was the other person. Krim was smurfing, and his win rate was like 33-2. And I wanted to watch one of those games, and I couldn't get in. And he eventually ended up going like 37-8 or something. So his win rate kind of got tanked. It's still a great win rate, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't under 5 losses. 40 wins, that would have been sick. A little bit off topic, but it's the way it's going to be when the games are so stompy. His ult selections have been pretty easy. He's been able to solo his mid opponent so many times, but that's just what's going to happen when it's a Cabrakan with Blink. So no beads for Morrigan, which means no beads for Daji. And honestly, not going beads into Daji Morrigan should be punished this hard. Morrigan clear on camps isn't too bad. Even with, I'm fairly certain he went Timeline. Timeline's like a less clear option compared to the 2 starter items. But Morrigan's still able to clear pretty well. Ooh, yeah, I was about to say, there's no way that's not a kill. Not the best rotation if you think about it in like a fundamental state. He's losing a mid-wave, he's already up in lane, he could be super oppressive and keeping Cab down, but Serb's able to catch the wave, he's able to TP over, and he's just kind of affecting both side lanes. Even though nothing happened in Doi lane with that teleport, him showing in the map means that like they can't really play the game. But here's this point that I was talking about before. Ooh. See, things started to go awry. Like, Rat Milk down. That's a good trade for Cabrakan, right? Good trade for Tuba. Tuba. That's the most British thing I've said. Bro, Serenity needs to be fired. I don't even know if he has a job, but if he does have a job, fire him. He beats so late. Ridiculous. Him getting away there is criminal. So, big power spike here for the Cabrakan. That kill kind of big, right? He has Bancrofts plus Typhon's Fang. It's a lot of power, especially if he's able to 3 for bait. Morrigan cancels his 3 and all-ins him, and he's able to full kick the Morrigan. It might be a winning trade if that's how he plays these wave states. Happen dying again. Looks like Happen was under the tower of solo lane. Very interesting. Maybe it was a it wasn't a Darji ult. He was just somehow there. Maybe it was I don't know. I'm not going to go back. I'm not going to watch it. Doesn't matter. The video is not about Happen. But getting gapped by, does it Boombaspear Gamma? No, Bluestone Gamma. What a treat. What an absolute treat that we're getting. He's not split pushing on Loki. Kind of criminal. Alright, Deso online. I love the Deso option. I'm not going to lie. Deso's super slept on, but it's because Divine is so good of an item that you feel really bad by skipping it, or like, you know, you should feel bad skipping it. Its passive is strong just for collateral damage, keeping blinks out of the game. It's strong because it's anti-heal and everyone somehow has healing. Like, even junglers have healing off games, but we'll slow down. Looks like Cab's just dead. No, decent kill, but Cab still dies. He got a lot of damage onto Ratner. Will Peso die, bro? Bit of bad discipline there, I'm not gonna lie. Just walk. What is going on? What a bad fight. Honestly, I think Ron's played this meh. He will get out here though. No, he won't. The bald head with the super rotation. Playing on the outskirts is Ron. He is Jangaroo, I should just call him by his in-game name. Yeah, that was honestly a bit shit by Red Team across the board. Yes, that was still an outstanding win, but it was not clean at all. Not clean at all. If the bald head didn't rotate there, it's pretty bad, but then again, if my Nan had wheels, she would be a bike, so there's no point going down that rabbit hole. Still 2 levels above the enemy mid laner. Will it slow down? All it takes is 1 kill on Morrigan for the blue team to get back into it, right? 1 pick, like right here. If this was the other way around, and the Cab gets to engage on Morrigan like this, but he's doing it alone. Like, what's he thinking? Honestly, I'd be pissed. I would be really pissed if I was the Cab. Why is my team 4-man splitting a green buff? That's insane. One thing that a lot of teams, I honestly think, even in the SPL, couldn't really handle with Morrigan is how absurdly long her ult time is. Right? He ulted in that last fight, which means that if you hunt him down straight out of base, that god is useless. Literally useless. If a Morrigan wins a fight on the map, you have that entire respawn timer and the first play that you want on the map to be around Morrigan, and you're actually like so up good that fight due to her kit being so reliant on not being engaged on, and also being able to double a really good ultimate, such as like, you know, Darji. So that fight that Cabrakan kinda had to force because he's Cabrakan. Actually a winning angle if team was around, not gonna lie. Actually a way back into the game. 5k lead with 13 extra kills. It's only 12 minutes, so 5k lead. Very, very strong. He loves to overstay. Just too predictable. No bees yet on the Cab. Beautiful. Obviously, I'm trying to be on the side of the main character of Jangaroo, but overstaying was Jangaroo. Punish comes through by the Cabrakan. These aggressive trades, honestly, are super good. Needs to continue the aggression. If you're not aggression on Cabrakan mid, if you're not aggressive on Cabrakan mid, no point playing it. But we'll skip. Just a little bit here. If so, red team get grab a pyro, but if the blue team had a CC jungler, I think the cab mid's super deadly this game. Even if it was something like Erlang, you know, like that's not even like a high damage jungler, but even if it was something that just got relics and could brawl a bit longer, maybe clean up. The other obvious choices are things like Humbats. Ratatoska's fine as well. Just any jungler with CC. I could name all 80 of them. It's good to not rotate here to the lost fight, right? Forces a Cherno mid. Now this is kind of spooky because Cherno obviously has the potential to join in to the Dewey side fight. But he won't. Looks like Happen might be looked at. Doubt it. Red buff potentially looked at. Once again. Waits to see more information on the map. Sees the cat. That's an easy steal, surely. And he does steal it. The way that we know that we steal it or not in Spectator is if there's a green arrow on the buff. Here. If there's a green arrow, it means blue team gets it. So if there's a green arrow down here, blue team, blue team. If there's no arrows, red team's got it. So 4, 1, and 6 is Jangaroo. His build path has gone into poly. Super flat pen build. Super power. This still has pen on it, right? Like, well, that's kind of a joke. So he's got percent pen, flat pen, and then also a good little enhanced auto build to really put the pressure on. Although I think might be a bad poly game. There is an argument that no Morrigan game is a bad poly game. But I wouldn't have mind a Divine Ruin, like double flat pen. Very greedy. Because if you think about it, this is 10% pen, and he's hitting this cab a lot, right? So if you go here, hang on, after this, nothing's happening. If you go here, you look at Cabrakan, where is he? Oh! After this. One thing Pinga. That was just a Pinga. This is still a dive, right? They're just going to take that. We will get to the percent pen conversation I'm having. Unfortunate. TP, everyone's just going to leave. Alright, everyone is going to leave. So he's hitting Cabrakan. We go here. Cabrakan has 59. Right? So this Doomorb is 5.9 flat pen. Which means that 15 is nearly 3 times the amount of pen that this Doomorb has, right? So if he went 30 flat pen out of the fucking gate, dude, Cab's fucked. And the Divine Ruin for his healing as well would have been big. But the caveat to that is, like, Doomorb's a lot of power. People really sleep on the amount of power that Doomorb provides. Now, Daji going in here. Is that an ultimate ability? The poly actually did some work there. Decent Jin Chen ult. Let's see if the team has any macro. I doubt it. If you notice that this entire game's just been people dying and nothing really being done on the map, which is why I think NA fucking sucks, man. Well, honestly, Smite macro is just so poor. You know, not one Gold Fury down with this dominating lead. It's actually insane. ADCs are nearly full, like, level 20. Not ADCs. But Hou Yi is nearly level 20 without an objective being done on the map. Outside of towers, right? Oh, Rudy. You fucking moron. As if he stopped his back to get baited there. Alright. I would really like to see an objective done. Obviously, it's not the Morrigan's fault, but... Okay. Goes up. I really just like his build. I will say. He used his ult and beads. This is... bad. That's like never a good trade in a competitive setting. In ranked, obviously, he's just stomping. But yeah, I also don't like his build. There's only one tank in the game, if you really think about it. This guy still has, like, negative prots. Alright, let's see. Skepso, bang. How much prots does he have? 170. So, I guess that is 17. Right, that's 30. So, it is pretty big. Obshard is quite a lot. Man, all this pen. Everything has pen on it. It's just a fucking meme, dude.
Am I still here?
If he goes mirrored in last item, he's capped on everything he needs.
My revenge.
Literally capped on every stat he needs. Nearly full CDR. He's full CDR if he has a blue Tiki Mask. He gets more flat pen from Red Pot. He has heaps of power due to this being upgraded. This giving a buttload of power.
My revenge.
That's the game. Oh, he's dead. Where did his one go? Oh lord, it's embarrassing for blue team. Oh, it's actually just so shit. It's actually just so shit. That's insane. Do fire. This is nuts. Alright, first Gold Fury of the game down, boys. Let's go. Wow. Wow. See, this is how, like, all those split pushing builds just take over. This is how. Dude, everyone's just, like, running around playing arena.
This is my revenge.
2 bombs for red team as well, which means you could use it for FG, but you know, at this point you just use it to just destroy a bird. If you had any thinking potential. No, 9 to an 8 to Rat Milk. 7 1 and 10 for Jengaroo. Will we Charvet Lane? Will we play the game? It looks like a no. It looks like Cerberus is mid. Just absolutely going for it. Maybe he thought he'd beads. Honestly, I don't hate this macro trade where there's so a Fiesta in mid, that's useless. But it gets the pick on the ADC. Just because blue team's standing here not farming. I don't know what they're doing. Wait, that hits. Alright, mid bird down. Nice. I like his pathing. It would make a lot more sense for Cleo to go to the Phoenix than the tower. He's dead. Back and do fire, please, red team. Please. How is he getting a kill? He's got 0 power build. The Chernobog, 0 power build, bro. Alright, where's Chernobog? Let's actually just see. Power, 126. Old head, 153. Nothing to... Even with starter advantage. How? 50 power just out of the bat. I guess it is the exact same. A 15-10. Dude, this whole debate is actually killing me. Devs vs Crimson Claws. If you swapped those gods, I could see it. Or if Rudy gets Silver Branch last time, I can see the reasoning. So 20%, you know, everything here has attack speed on it. If you get Silver Branch, Chernobog also has a stim. Therefore, overcapping Silver Branch is pretty nasty, especially with Chernobog's stim. I know this isn't a Ron moment, but 50% attack speed, massive amounts of attack speed with Silver Branch, right? And which translates to power, right? You see Ron here, he doesn't go Mirrodin, he just goes Magi's Revenge. I don't know if I actually like it, like, at all. The reason being, at this point, Cab CC is just damage. You know what I mean? Like, he's the CC part of... Oh my god, he just got melted by pools. So, it actually did work there against the Nike. Bro, this entire game has just been playing his own version of Smite. It's hilarious. They're running at the lane with the open bird. Do they end the game here? They actually do end the game. 3 mid, 2 towers up. Oh. Cheno's build isn't too bad at defending these. Oh, Cleo's just gone, dude. Doesn't matter. You can't defend when you're dead. That's nuts. Honestly, though. Why are they laughing? Why are they all laughing? That's the most depressing game of Smite I've watched in ages. I'm so disappointed that my first game back is such a fucking clown fiesta. That's crazy.